Hello everyone, this is Simran Rajpal
Hello, this is Apurv Thakur.
and you're watching JagranJosh. So, today we will talk about Meghalaya Board Class 10 results. So, the Meghalaya Board Class 10 results will be out tomorrow, that is April 5th, 2025. So, it's very important to know that how you can check your results. Apur, I would want you to tell some ways that how students can check their results.
Yeah, so there are four different ways to check your result. The first is to go on the official website, the government website, to check your results. The second, you can check through SMS. The third is that you can check on the website of JagranJosh. We keep all the updates with us. You can check your results there. And the fourth is to DigiLocker. So, Simran, can you please elaborate on those ways to check the result, please?
Sure, Apurv. So if you come to the official website, there are certain websites by which you can check your results. So the number one, the first website is www.mbose.in. Second is www.mboseresults.in. The third one is megresults.nic.in. So as of now, these three websites have been declared, to check your results. But at last moment, you can get some new website. So stay tuned for that. So let's come to the topic now. So you have three website options on which you can go and check your results. All you have to do is visit the official website, fill up all your details, and keep your admit card ready. So you can simply type all the details whatever are required. After that, click on submit. Your result will be visible on the screen, and after that, just take a screenshot and you are good to go. After that, we have DigiLocker, so you'll have to go on the DigiLocker app or website to check your
Yeah.
results, and after that, fill up all the necessary details. And I would like to add on one more thing, that you may require your Aadhaar card to log in into DigiLocker, because if you are not already logged in, or it may ask, so it's better to stay updated and keep the things ready in advance. So simply you can go to your DigiLocker account, go to Meghalaya Board Results section, 10th result section, and after that fill up the necessary details, roll number, roll code, whatever is required. Click on submit, and after that you will be able to see your result on the screen, and you can save your result on your DigiLocker account as well. After that, if we come up to the third way, that is SMS.
SMS.
So you can also check your result via SMS. All you have to do is simply type a number that will be declared soon. You'll have to type a number, your standard 10 or 12, whatever, and you'll have to send an SMS. If you don't have any access to internet, you will be able to see your result on your SMS app, and you do not require any internet access to that. And tomorrow we'll be pulling up a live at 10:45 a.m. tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll be sharing each and every detail with you tomorrow in our live session only on Jagran Josh YouTube channel, and you can visit our website jagranjosh.com also, because there also our website team will be covering all the necessary updates and details. So let's come to number 4, the fourth way how you can check your result. So simply you will have to go on our website jagranjosh.com, where you can go on the results section, or you can simply type on your Chrome or any browser jagranjosh.com/results. Go to the Meghalaya board section, type the click on the 10th result option. There you can type all the details, and your result will be visible on the screen. And make sure to take a screenshot or a copy of your result, because the online mark sheet is provisional. You'll have to go to your respective schools or centers to collect your original mark sheet. So Apurv, now I would want you to discuss 2024 and the previous year toppers for class 10.
Yeah, so Simran, I have the list of the 2024 toppers.
Correct.
So the first is Anuj Chhetri. Yeah, Anuj Chhetri has scored 575 marks. The second is Alethea Siamele. First of all, I would like to say I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong. The second is Alethea Siamele with 574 marks. On third, we have Congenial Kharshano with 571 marks. On fourth, we have Aime Azora G Momin with 568 marks. And we have one more student with 568 marks at fourth position. He is Wangma Sangma. And on the fifth, we have Naini Wanroi Nongde with 566 marks.
So as you can see, Apurv, the students have scored,
And
really well.
Simran, you should tell our viewers that these marks are out of 600.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
600 marks.
let us tell you that, like, in some boards, the overall or the total marks are 500, but in
500.
Meghalaya, we have 600 marks in total. So these scores are out of 600.
Yeah.
So Purv, let's continue with the conversation. So Purv, the students have performed really well, because scoring 570, 575, 574, 571 marks out of 600 is
600.
not at all, that easy.
Yeah.
But if we look to another aspect, so firstly, let's discuss about top performing districts of 2024 for class 10th.
Yes.
So the first district with the maximum passing percentage was West Jantia Hills with 78.34 passing percentage. Second was East Khasi Hills with the passing percentage 77.09%, and the third one is East Janitya Hills with 70.88%. So Purv, as you can see that, the top scoring district was West Jantia Hills with 78.34% passing percentage. Though it is a decent percentage, but do you think there is a, room for scope?
I mean,
Scope for, improvement or
yeah,
something?
yeah. Simran, I think there's scope for improvement everywhere. Even if you score 99%, there is a scope of 1% to
Correct.
improve. So yeah, there is a scope of improvement, but as we know that Meghalaya is in the east, northeast of states, and many northeast of states don't have that much access to education till
Northeastern
now.
states,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, but still, I think it's a decent percentage. 78.34% is a decent percentage, and I think the students are motivated there. They have worked very hard, and it's the government which has through various schemes and initiatives has pushed the education sector in these three districts, especially because these three are the top performing
We
districts.
cannot say government has, pushed it, but we can also say the students have utilized
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was trying to say that the
yeah,
government has provided them the platform, and the students have utilized those platforms in a very good way.
in these states particularly, because
Yeah,
the
in
numbers
these districts.
clearly, yeah.
Yeah, in these districts. So the students have worked really hard, and I'm sure all the rest of the districts have also performed very good. And it's always the hard work of the students. It doesn't matter how much the government provides you with opportunities and initiatives. At the end, it's the students' thing to do the hard work, and they have performed well. And as I said, many states in the northeast don't have access to the that quality of education
Correct.
which other students in the rest of India have. So I think it is a decent percentage, and there's always scope for development and improvements in
There's
that.
room for
Yeah.
improvement. Okay. So Purv, not only class 10th, but the government is, trying to push education for class 12 students also, because
Yeah.
as you know, when a student is in their class 12 or the final year of the school, so, you have a life outside. You have to choose in 12th standard that, what you're going to do in your life further. So for that, we have, uh, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan by the government of Meghalaya.
Yeah.
So the Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan is an integrated scheme for school education extending from preschool to class 12. Can you see the Meghalaya Education Board or the government of Meghalaya is not only focusing on boards, but as we can clearly see, from preschool to class 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was approved by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs in the April month
Of
of
2018.
2018.
Yes.
So, since then, it's been 7 years almost. On April, yeah, it's April 2025. So, it's been 7 years almost, and the government is, continuously putting some efforts to, push education in the state.
Yeah. So, Sim, that is what I was saying. It shows the commitment of both the state and
The
the central
state and the
governments.
students.
In pushing the government, pushing the education
Education.
sector in these states, especially in the northeast. And this is a very good initiative by the government. I mean, they are providing a platform from preschool to class 12. So I think it's a complete package, and the students can utilize it as much as they want for their own good. And
Let's
And I'm
come.
sure there are also several different initiatives also. I mean, we don't have the names now, but I'm sure they have scholarship programs. They must be having scholarship programs,
Correct.
because every state does that. Scholarship programs to, help students to, get motivated and improve their financial stability in learning and education. So
Correct.
I think, yeah.
So yeah, let's come back to the scheme. So the scheme provides that centrally sponsored scheme. It is a centrally sponsored scheme by department through a single state implementation society
Hmm.
at the state level. The scheme has been rolled out across the state from the financial year 2018 to 2019.
Hmm.
So as you can see, the government is continuously putting some efforts to push education in the state and
Hmm.
all of that. And as we saw in Goa and Bihar and other states as well,
Yeah.
the passing percentage improved massively. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, everything depends. There are many factors, from population to the quality of education
Correct.
in that state, to how much the students are motivated. And there are many factors. So, if you compare Meghalaya and Bihar and other states, Bihar is a very large state which has a very large population. And,
Correct.
Bihar has always been, they give a very priority to their education. And but since 78 or 79% is a very decent score for Meghalaya, and I'm sure that they'll be doing pretty good in the future too. So
Correct.
yeah, that's a good number. That's a good number. And this scheme which you talked about just, Simran, what was
Correct.
the name of the scheme? I'm sorry. It
Um,
was Samagra Siksha,
Samagra Siksha Abhiyan.
by the government of Meghalaya. So this
Correct.
scheme was rolled out in 2018, and it was passed out by Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA, and it was rolled out in 18 and 19, 2018 and 2019. So Simran, should we talk about the last year date result also? What was the last year date result, Simran? Do
I
we have
guess
the
8th of May.
May? Yeah.
8th of May, I
So this
guess.
year we can see that the government has released the exam result a month prior to how it released the last year.
So, yes, Apurv, the exams maybe were also held a month before or whatever the reasons were. But as the government declared, the Education Board of Meghalaya declared the results
Hmm.
last year on in May.
Yeah.
For 10th, they did, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, on 8th of May.
On 8th of
And
May.
for
Yeah.
12th, they released the results on 24th of May.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's almost a month prior to the previous year.
And I think we should also, share the list of toppers from last year. Should we go with that, Simran?
For 2023, we already
2023, yeah,
discussed
10th.
last year. Yeah.
10th. So the topper first topper in 2023 class 10 was Samridhya Das with 572 marks. Again, these are out of 600. The second is Jyoti Priya Bhattacharya with 570. Tanushri Acharji with 564. And on third, we have again Ritam Deep Chaudhary with 564. Again on third, Saldream Am Sangma with 564 marks. On the fourth position, we have Rongrik B Sangma with 562. And on the fifth, we have Kennedy Donor Richmond Dunai with 560 marks.
Okay.
So last year's performance was also very decent. I mean, these marks are out of 600, and it is not an
Correct.
easy task to score 572 marks out of 600.
Correct.
Yeah.
And as we were talking about the scholarship, as you mentioned about scholarship in Meghalaya, so I have a document here by the
Yeah.
government.
Hmm.
So Meghalaya Scholarship 2025, like for this year, if you talk about this, this year, so this, it is out, the
Hmm.
scholarship program for 2025. So it is a post matriculation scholarship program for ST students in Meghalaya. So
Okay.
as you can see, Apurva, students from, you can say, different cultural or different caste or different backgrounds,
Hmm.
the government is trying to, or you can say the education board is trying to, bring up all the students, together, and all the students, whatever background they come from or anything, they should get equal opportunities. And as you can see on the screen,
Yeah.
on your screen,
Hmm.
about the details of the scheme.
Yeah. So I would like to add something this on, Simran. I mean,
Yeah.
every state has, different schemes and initiatives for their students, but every state has a different slot for the different students from the SC and ST. I mean, if you compare these schemes from that of
Correct.
Goa also has certain special schemes for
Schemes
the
for
SC
SCs
and
and
ST and
STs, yeah.
OBCs to, improve their economic state and improve their how much education they get. I mean, there are different schemes for different classes, but every state, I mean, every state in India, almost every state, I'm not sure, but every
Yeah.
state in India has a different set of schemes and initiatives for the people belonging to SCs and STs and OBCs to, give them a different kind of push. I mean, they SCs and STs get all the benefits of the main scheme, but
Yeah.
but then then come these schemes, especially
Okay,
for
so
them.
let's come back to the scheme,
Yeah.
Apoorv. So online scholarship applications are being, we are telling it to you for 2025 so that the students who are now watching this video and will appear for the examinations should not miss out any important notifications. So online scholarship applications are being accepted under the SC pre-matric and post-matric, OBC pre-matric and post-matric, and EBC
Post matric
post-matric
scholarship.
scholarship scheme for eligible aspirants belonging to SC, that is scheduled caste, and OBC, that is other backward caste community, and EBC of the state studying in and outside the state in any recognized school, college, or institute. So here they have specifically mentioned about any recognized school or college.
Hmm.
So the government or the board or the schemes want to give a quality education to the students.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
main focus here comes in the quality education. Education is important, but quality education is icing on the cake.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can say that. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, it's like every state, as I said, every state has different way of giving education to different kind of students. Some prefer the practical way, some prefer the theoretical way, and I think the practical way is more important. And Meghalaya government is focusing on that only. Through practical ways, you can educate your students more. They get the first-hand experience of all the things which is going on in the market.
Mhm.
And I think, Simran, the article which you just read, I think it says that the students must be from a recognized government school or
Correct.
institute.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Apurva, as you can see on your screen,
Yeah.
I want you to tell our viewers about the highlights of the Meghalaya Scholarship 2025. You must be seeing it on your screen.
Yeah, so these are the highlights of the Meghalaya Scholarship 2025. So the name of the scholarship is Meghalaya Scholarship 2025. It was established by the government of Meghalaya. It means it was passed by the government of Meghalaya. So the beneficiaries, who are the beneficiaries of this scholarship? So the beneficiaries are applicants from SC, OBC, and EBC categories. EBC stands for economically backward classes. I mean, these are the people who may or may not belong to the general classes, but they are economically backward. I mean, they are not financially stable or not financially feasible. And the objective, what is the objective of this scheme? The objective of this scheme is to provide scholarship to economically weaker students of the society or the state. In this case, the state is Meghalaya. And the official website to go and enroll yourself is Meghalaya Government Scholarship. Meghalaya Government Scholarship.com or .in or .johi, whatever it says.
Okay,
You
I would,
just
I
search
would,
it.
I would just like to correct our viewers, or I would like to correct us.
Yeah.
This was for 2025. So this scheme, has sort of given a push for this year's students who
Yeah,
appeared.
exactly. This is for this year students, not last year. This is 2025.
This 2025, like who have already appeared for the exam, not who will appear for the exam.
And it is a very good thinking of the government that apart from SC and STs and OBCs, they have included EBCs. As I said, EBCs are those classes which are not economically strong in the society. EBC stands for economically backward classes. I mean, again, I am saying they may be from the general or OBC or ST. Basically, these guys are economically weak. So the government is providing scholarship to these students also.
Okay, so let's come on the main objective of
Yeah.
the scheme.
Hmm.
So the main objective was to encourage parents from various classes to enroll their school aged children in school, and by reducing their economic burden associated with school education, and continuing to support their children's completion of school and further education. So as you already mentioned, Apoorv, so the main objective was only to support the students who come from economically weaker backgrounds.
Hmm.
Now let's read it further. The program will build, or has built, the basis for their quality education and ensure educate knowledge in competitive job market, because school is a different thing, but when students move out, they need to secure a job, they need to work outside. So
Mhm.
this scheme has special focus on that sector also, and one of the goals uh, you know of this project was to empower people via knowledge which can improve minority populations in economic situations. So what is your take on this? Because not only to support the economically, you can say, weaker families, but also for the job, from the job perspective, or the population perspective, or the economic situations. So the government has focused on many factors. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, so as I said, Simran, Meghalaya is in the northeast, and most of the northeast states are not that economically good. I mean,
Economically
economically good.
strong.
Economically good is
Economically
not the
strong.
right word. Economically strong. So basically, these types of scholarships or initiatives are like a kind of path, but the students have to work on it. And as my friend Simran said, that these kind of scholarship, prepare the base of students, because they have to compete after completing their school or colleges. They have to compete in the open market, which is very competitive these days. So these kind of scholarship provide you with education and skill both. Skill is the main thing, I guess, and these things provide with education and skills to compete in the market and get a good job or anything whichever thing which you want to focus on. These schemes also help students to pass the competitive exams and to secure a job in the government. So yeah, this is a very good way the government is pushing the education sector in the state. Simran.
Okay, so now let's come back to this year results,
Yeah.
class 10 results, Apoorv. So, first of all, we would like to give a piece of advice to the students who are watching this. So, first of all, students, you need not to worry, because, exams are just a part of life. And you can simply, it's okay if you don't score well. You have another chances in your life to score well or to do something better. So I think you should not be discouraged. Now let's come to another stats, Apoorv.
Hmm.
So I think we should check that if we have any update. Okay, so I would like to tell our viewers that how they can check their Meghalaya board class 10 the results. So
Okay.
the official website as of now which has been declared is, visit the official website mbose.in. Then additional websites are also there, like MBOSE and MEGresults.nic.in. They will also give you access to the SSLC results 2025. You will have to, the login details will not be roll number and roll code, but you will have to log in by your roll number and date of birth, official date of birth. And simply what you have to do is just submit and you can view your results. So this is a way by which you can check your results, and we are telling you alternative ways also that how you can check your results. You have SMS, you have DigiLocker, you have our website JagranJosh.com. So it's very very important to stay updated and uh, you know simply check your results and be on time.
Yeah.
So
And one more thing I would like to add, as my friend Simran said earlier also, that make sure you download your
mark
mark
sheet.
sheets, because the mark sheet which you get online is a provisional one. So you should download it, and then you can get the physical mark sheets from your institute or college or school from wherever you have passed the exam.
Okay.
Any last messages to our viewers, Simran?
Yes, so as I already told them, they should not get motivated like if you score less marks, or you know the marks were less as per your expectations. You have another chances in life. You have, especially for class 10 students, you have a chance, you have an opportunity to score well in 11th and 12th.
Yeah.
And then from there on, you'll have to choose your streams. So be very particular about that. Both, follow both, what encourages you, and just follow your passion and just stay motivated to what you want to do. This is all I want to say, Apoorv.
Yeah, so I would like to first of all say all the best to the students for tomorrow, because you have your results. Don't hesitate. Don't be feared. You have worked very hard. You have written your exams well. You will get good marks. And for those who don't get good marks, it was not the last exam of your life. Many exams will come and go.
Many exams, many parts, or many
Yeah,
phases
yeah,
of
yeah.
your
It's
life will
it's
come.
just life. You don't have to worry about it. Many exams will come and go. You just have to be prepared for everything. Prepared here, mentally prepared. Am I right, Simran? You
Yeah,
have to be
oh,
mentally
absolutely,
prepared first of all.
absolutely.
If you're not prepared here, nothing will go good. And if you're not prepared here, everything will go wrong. So this was not the last exam. Be confident, be happy, stay positive. All the best. Work hard for your future, and keep watching Jagran Josh.
So this was it for today's video. I
After
think we
this,
should take a
and
leave
make sure
now
you follow our channel, because tomorrow will be coming live
at 10:45 a.m. sharp.
10:45 a.m.
So
sharp.
make sure
So
to, you know, uh, stay tuned and stay updated.
yeah,
So yeah, see you in the next video.
Yeah.
So I think we should take a leave now, Apurv.
Yeah, sure. All the best, guys. Thank you so much. Keep watching JagranJosh.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for watching, and visit our website jagranjosh.com as well. Thank you for
Thank you
watching.
so much. Thank you.